Alright guys, in this tutorial I'm going to be talking about Deconstructor, and at this stage we're not going to talk about anything useful about them. We're just going to cover the concept and keep that in mind and how to use it. So to start with, we have something similar to what we had yesterday, that is a constructor. So if you remember, we can split our main class into three classes, .h and .cpp. This is where you create your functions, and this is where you make them public or protected or private, and this is where you call them basically. And at this stage, what you can do, let me just reset this to what we had in default. Okay. Now, if you create a new class right now, this is something you would expect to show up from a blank file. You'd have burrito and double colon burrito, and you have this on the bottom. We have learned that the thing on the top is basically a constructor. So you can create anything. You can make it print something, for example. Hi, I'm a constructor. And remember, you have to make this function public. Burrito and burrito. And it is public already as it is. So that means it's good. We can call it in our main function. So if we run a program now, come on computer, don't die on me. Hi, I'm a constructor. So, hi, I am a function. All right. Okay, as you can see, what we have here is we called a function. We created an object from this burrito class, and we didn't really call any function that was in this object that was in this class. We just simply type burrito and Sally object, which was created. But where did the first line come from if we didn't call it? Well, a constructor doesn't need to be called. You see, a constructor comes up automatically when you call the class and when you create the object. Okay, that's everything about constructor, and now I'm gonna be going over deconstructor. So it's basically the same thing, except keep this in mind. A deconstructor will have this squiggly thing after the double colon, and this is the first key to the left of your one on the keyboard, or on the bottom of escape key. So what we can do is to create something to test around. I am a deconstructor. Okay, and the line. Since it is a function, we have to make it public in the .h, and there it is. It's already there. So now when we call it, what do we do to call the deconstructor? Since we have the burrito and we have created an object, how do we, call the deconstructor without using the same method? Well, the actual thing to do here is to not to do anything. You see, deconstructor is called automatically when this program is finished. So after the computer runs through this program entirely and it comes to an end, it will go back to this and say, there's a deconstructor. So the computer is going to run this line after everything's finished. Okay. So if I save the file here and okay, I ran the program and something just happened to my compiler and just couldn't stop compiling. So I restarted code blocks and it worked again. So as you can see, even though I didn't really call the deconstructor, I just finished the program, let it run, let it finish, and the program actually automatically calls the deconstructor after everything's finished. Okay, so that's the constructor, that is the deconstructor. That is a function that we created in our main. Main thing to keep in mind is to know what a deconstructor is and know that it's automatically ran at end of the program. Also, a deconstructor can't have a parameter and it can't be a void and you can't overload it like you do with a constructor. So, it sounds pretty limited of the stuff you can do with it, but we'll get into more of what we can do with deconstructor rather than just printing stuff out.